West Ham United, they beat Liverpool at the weekend, can they win the Premier League? 03717 223344. Jeffrey's first up, a West Ham fan. Hello, Jeff. Good afternoon.
Hello there. I think you're asking the wrong question.
Well, tell us the question.
What's
then.
the question?
Go on, then.
Well, you're asking, can West Ham win the league?
Yeah.
And when you think of it, in the last 22 days, when most teams have played 3 games, they've played 7, including travelling abroad. They've won every game, including Tottenham, Man City, Man United and Liverpool. Now, if you had a dream about a team like that, or somebody said to you, look, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but this is what this team has just done, do you think they could win the league? You'd have to say, yeah, of course. If they've got form like that, they must be in contention.
Right, so what question should I be asking? My question was, can they win the league?
When will they win it?
You should be asking the question, will they win the league? And of course...
What's the difference?
Hold on,
what's the difference between will they win the league and can they win the league?
Oh, there's a big difference.
What is it?
Well, can they win the league is whether or not they have the ability to do it, whether or not they've got the right manager, whether or not they've got the right team, and whether or not they've got the right motivation. So under that base, and have they got the right track record? Well, they can win the league on that basis. Will they win the league is down to whether or not they can get enough good players in the January window.
And I think that's exactly the same. Did you do well at school, Jeff, in your English exam?
I did actually. Yeah, why is that?
Okay. Well, go on, answer both questions. Can they and will they?
Yeah, yes, they can. Yes,
and will they?
You know what? I've been a West Ham fan for too long to dream that deeply. But while I'm on, I do want to say one thing that's frustrated the hell out of me this week. We've got David Moyes as a manager. Mm-hmm. All those Manchester United supporters, if you had only had the patience to recognise that a huge change like that when Ferguson went needed time,
Jeff,
you wouldn't be in the situation you are now. Jeff, and this guy, Solskjaer, has
didn't you let David Moyes go? Didn't you let David Moyes go first time round, Jeff?
Sorry?
Didn't you let David Moyes go first time round?
I thought it was a rubbish idea.
No, but didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, fine, okay, right.
So clubs make mistakes, though, don't they? I mean, but you're right. I think David Moyes has proved himself now on a few occasions to be a very, very good manager, an excellent
very good,
manager.
But he hasn't won anything yet. He's working absolute miracles at West Ham, no doubt about it.
But he has to do it the hard way because of the clubs he's been at. The only club where he would have been expected to win stuff is Manchester United. Let's be honest about it.
100% right.
And he didn't really get given
Everton,
the time other managers
silverware.
would have been given.
Silverware, Everton?
But that was an hard job for him, that. And the Fellaini one, I mentioned this to you before, was the kind of the nail, wasn't it? With the fans straight away. It was a negativity. And then a couple of things. He got rid of all the backroom coaching staff. It's almost like he tried to do everything too quickly. I'm David Moyes. I'm replacing the biggest personality in football, Sir Alex Ferguson. I've got the same power as him. You have to kind of earn that, don't you, when you go into a club like Manchester United with those senior players and those coaches. But he tried to just change it too much, too quickly.
Let's go to Ben, who's a West Ham fan. Hello, Ben, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm very well. Should I be asking you if you can win it or will you win it? Or is it the same question?
I'm a realist. I feel like, current form, we're doing really well, but our squad's not big enough. I think we come towards the end of the season, we're going to struggle with it. If we stay in Europa, we're obviously in the Carabao, the FA Cup. Thursday, Sundays will become harder. So
Momentum takes you a long way, though, in sport. You saw it with Leicester. Everybody. Listen, we all did it here. They'll get caught. They'll get caught after Christmas. They'll get caught. But they changed the style of play slightly, didn't they? They changed the style of play, become harder to beat. They were winning games 1-0 rather than going out there and winning 3-2 or 3-1. It was more working out what they had to do to get the results. They got the momentum behind them and the confidence. It was just adapting to make sure they could finish the season strong, and they did. Everybody else fell around them.
Ben, can I ask you a question, Ben? All right, and it's irrelevant. You're right. I'm just curious. But if you could click your fingers and West Ham will be out of all the cup competitions and just concentrate on the league, would you do it?
Oh,
no. Don't even say yes.
I don't think so, because realistically, I think we're obviously not shouldn't be challenging for the league, and I think we can definitely be getting a cup. I'd much rather have a cup
than what?
I'd rather and just to focus on the Premier League, because if I was to be realistic, we're probably not going to win the Premier League. However, we've got a big chance of winning one of the cups, and I'd like to come away with the season with a good finish in the league and definitely something to show for it.
Would you rather get top 4 than a League Cup?
I'd rather get top 4, I think, actually. Because Champions League football for West Ham would be
massive, yeah.
Oh, it would be great.
But the only reason I ask that is, and there's no right or wrong answer, but you're not going to win the Champions League, but winning silverware, to see that as a West Ham fan would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. And FA Cup would be amazing. Carabao is still good. I was there when we beat City. It was one of the best.
What about
Europa? It's a hard decision. I think we're going places at the moment, and I believe David Moyes, what he's done is unbelievable. I just could never ever predict we're going to be, in the position we're in at the moment. I love going to every game. It's the atmosphere last night was unbelievable at West Ham. Right, I've never, we are massive. So,
all right. Well, listen, Ben, thank you for calling. Just quickly, can you win it? Can West Ham actually win the Premier League this season?
We can. It is possible. Like Darren was saying, look at Leicester, the momentum they had. It's possible, but will we? I'm not sure. I've got a bet on us to win the league. I put it at the start of the season after Leicester season.
Why did you put that bet on this season?
Because I do it every season after the Leicester season. You never know, and the odds are slashed already. So
have you got a cash out yet, Ben?
I've got a cash out. It's above what I paid in, so maybe I should cash out. But I know.
Is it really? Is it a lot more than you put in?
It's a lot, but no. I put a $5 on it. I think cash out is about £8.
Oh, you'd be gutted. You'd be gutted though if you cashed out and they did go and win it.
I mean,
so keep it in, mate.
Ben, if you're that hard up for the £8, I'll give it to you myself. All right.
He'll buy you a pint. A pint at the Emirates.
I spoke to my dad just now, and he said I should be cashing out in 2 games. I said, "You're mad. I'm going to leave it to the end of the season."
What odds have you got?
I know that. So I got 150 to 1. It's now 50 to 1.
So you're going to win like 750 quid if it comes in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, wow. Good maths.
Yeah.
It's a night out, isn't it?
For £8 or 750, I know what I'd do.
Exactly. You've got to keep it running.
Cool show. Cool show.
Yeah.
Ben, what a great call. Thanks so much for your time, man. Have a lovely afternoon.
Right, cheers, boys.
There you go, Ben, the West Ham fan. You can't cash out for £8, can you?
No. Can you imagine if you did? In fact, were there any Leicester fans who cashed out? I'm sure there was, weren't they?
Oh,
I bet there was loads who cashed out.
With about 4 weeks to go, there would have been a few.
Absolutely. I'm just so pleased, like I say, for West Ham.
Well,
because they have been through a lot. If you think what they've been through, well, I've been working here, and some of the phone calls, very similar to Newcastle, to be fair. Very, very similar. Yeah. Where the fans just
lots of expectations.
Demand a little bit more, and they've not been getting what they deserve. But now, it looks like David Moyes has been given the role of making sure that club can go in the right direction, and the owners have just slipped into the background and been a little bit quieter.
They have. Even on social media,
and that's
you don't
all
hear
you
from
want, isn't it? That's what you want.
They've done that well. 03717223334. Get your calls in. This is Drive on talkSPORT with WeBuyAnyCar.com. They settle any outstanding finance so you don't have to.